Alright guys and gals, not sure where the heck that music came from, but I've been kind of going a little bit crazy here the past little bit. We got a new update on Motif, whatever the heck you want to call it. So I had to start a new save game, and I had to get all the corn off all these fields, and it's been probably the better part of 3-4 hours. So I'm still trying to get everything organized up. That way we can have a little bit of stream tonight. But either way, we've got row crop in. I've never messed with it. I actually seen a little bit of content with it back for 22 at the end, not realizing that it was actually a thing. So we're checking that out. I did end up getting the vast. This is stupid. Oh, the super strength always gets me all mixed up. Nonetheless, hopefully you guys have been well. Sorry for the disappearance again. My wife actually went into labor not 3 hours after we ended last, I don't know, Monday's, Tuesday's stream, whatever day it was. And then we had a little bit of complications, so we didn't end up getting out of the hospital till around Thursday, and now it's Sunday. So we're happy to be back. Baby's healthy, happy, and home finally. Mama's the same. And yeah, thank you from everybody for the warm wishes and everything else that I've received. And yeah, back to what we got going on here. So this is row crop. Like I said, I've never actually checked it out. I have no real clue about it, except for I think it probably should be part of the base game. So what it actually does is, as you can see the spacing, it plants in a row. pretty plain Jane. Let me see if you can actually see pretty much exactly where the reddish looking is basically where the plants are going to come out of the ground. You can see the lines, perfect lines, so it's not the whole area is shaded. And what the lines mainly are, I believe, is the fertilizer state. I don't think that actually has to do with maybe the seed being in the ground, but I'm not completely sure. And you can see it's going to be kind of a bit of a headache once this does finally start to come in. So I was able to get this field done here, and the whopper out front, which wasn't actually nearly as bad, just because you could kind of see the overlap and everything with this narrow little field. And when you get down to the bottom, I think it was like 2 passes. Yeah, it wasn't even a pass, it was just a loop, and then you had to make one right up the middle. And then, like I said, that was more of a pain in the butt than anything. This one wasn't nothing. Quick. I wanted to go straight with it. I couldn't get it to work on the dealio, but like I said, I've been kind of going for 4 or 5 hours on this now, so I probably need to restart it. But we did get the big field done. We've got this field done in grass as well as this, just because after doing that much corn in one sitting, I'm done with corn. Pretty much. So the only field we got corn on is this guy here. I'm contemplating on eventually going after this guy again, but he is huge. So I've got corn here, grass. So these will be for the cows. The corn, I'm not sure how I'm going to really go about it yet. As far as silage, it all depends on what we get for grass. But this we've got soybeans in. So we'll kind of see what happens. But yeah, I figured we would do this one together. I kind of show you guys, for those of you that don't know anything about the row crop. Like, honestly, I don't either. I just kind of did it, more or less, and I'm kind of interested to see how it comes up. So I'm hoping we have enough time. I don't know what happened here. To get it in the ground honestly, and then skip time and take a look at how it grows. So I did end up merging a couple of these fields earlier, and then I was having an issue. So I merged this field together like we did in the last save game, and then this field together as well. And then the hired help didn't want to help, so nonetheless, that's really about it. Alright, so we'll go, and I don't know what happened while I was gone, but when I came back in today, my steering wheel is working, and it has been working all day. So that's a blessing in itself. I'm not sure if whatever the heck it is. Yeah. It's not Logitech. Yeah, it would be Logitech. I don't know if Logitech had an update, but if they did, it was well needed. So that is working good. Like I said, we're gonna give this a shot here. And the GPS is up. Alright, so let's go see what this does. Now, I'm not sure on row spacing as far as tires and whatnot, so I'm kind of playing around with spacing. A lot of the tractors have different settings on the wheels. I don't know. Giant spacing, I wouldn't imagine, would be row crop ready, so I basically picked the row crop tires per model, and we'll kind of see what happens with that. So let me just do a quick check and make sure everything's working. Alright, that's working. We have game sound. Okay. So we're not going to do that. Going to do this. Steering assist, 2 headlands. That looks good. Alright. Turn this bad boy on. And we're just going to drop it. And this will kind of be fun on the turns and whatnot, but we should be able to make it work. They're pretty gradual. Sure, that's on. Viewer activity. Perfect. All right. Now I don't have my my phone blah 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 on, so we're probably gonna have to use the hood a little bit. Well, that probably won't hurt anybody's feelings, but I usually like playing with the hood off in first person. Now this is a frame rate killer. I am normally at 100 to 90 frames, 90 to 100, something like that. When I'm logging, it's usually around 130. Just by putting row crop in, I don't know what the heck it does, but it does kill your FPS. Just a heads up. So I've got everything 4K'd out and the best quality, blah blah blah. So I know I could lower that stuff down and get better frame rate, but it's still playable. I mean, this is what the old computer used to play at. I really didn't have much issues, so we'll kind of leave it. And it only seems like it's when you're putting the seed in the ground. So got to, what is it? Stream health. There it is. Okay. That's good. Just trying to make sure everything's good on the other screen here. Kind of surprised it actually made that turn. That's pretty impressive. Can we make it match? Okay, so from what I have heard and seen, blah blah blah, anytime you have overlaps, you're gonna get a plant. So, like I said, we'll go for a ride on the side by side, and I'll kind of show you guys what I mean by that. But you gotta be. I mean, you don't really have to be. You're gonna hurt your yield. So this is a lot more in depth. I'm hoping it goes on a much larger scale map wise. Hopefully it's not a specific type of thing. Like I said, I wish Giants would integrate it into the game, just in general, and then have it be a setting that you check on or off if you want it. But this is changing your yields. I don't think it'll be for the better because your spacing is going to be wider. You're not going to have as many plants per row, I wouldn't imagine, because you're not just laying it down like carpet. See, like here, I messed up. Ooh, jackknife her off here. Okay, so we're just going to reset, plop her down. So if the combine doesn't hit it square, it doesn't. Supposedly, if the snoot goes over it, it's basically a loss. Where Giants row spacing and all this, it really doesn't matter. It kind of just vacuums it all up, no matter if your snoots are in between the product or not. And like I said, hopefully I'm not talking out my butt. That just from the 10-20 minutes of row crop that I watched off 22, that's kind of the way it was, so, or at least the way it was explained. So just gonna go over this and pick up. Ooh. Still gonna clip anyway. Okay, so we got our lines right about there. So that's what we're looking for, I guess. We'll try to actually stay with this one. This is going to be kind of interesting. Velcro, what's going on, brother man? Oh, boy. I've got to figure out which way it wants me to go here. Okay. So we're going to whip it around. Get on this line. Plop it down. So we are playing with row crop ready map, supposedly. And just like from what I've seen in 22, it seems like it lowers your frames quite a bit. But it definitely adds a whole different element. I'm very interested. Once we get this field done, I've already got the other fields done earlier. I'm going to speed up time, and I want to go out and do a little bit of spraying, see how that works. And then see what the spacing is, see what the overlaps look like, that type of thing. And I don't know about yours, but I got back yesterday, Velcro. I didn't get on to this morning. Was the first time I actually got on, but for some reason my steering wheel is working 100% now. I don't know if they had an update, what happened, but I don't have to unplug my steering wheel anymore. Ooh, we missed a big section there. That's okay though. We will see that when it starts to grow. Maybe. It might, I don't know. I was more or less kind of asking, but you probably haven't even been on the computer, so you know your internet's still bummed up, eh? So we're definitely going to get some overlaps there. So you can do corn or soybeans with the row crops. As far as I know, I don't know if there's any other row crop type plants out there. I really have no clue. So very interested in seeing the results. So how you been doing, Bubba? What have you been doing? Can't believe how quiet it is tonight. Usually we have the chat popping off early. Anybody out there seen this row crop at work on 25 yet? All right. Now, I know the ground needs rolling. We're not going to mess with the rolling right now. Not too particularly worried about the rolling. Tell you what we probably should grab would be a pressure washer for the seasonal stuff. Alright, let's just knock one dab right down here. What else is it? Oh, fuel tank. That's what we definitely need here. So apparently this is crap, where was I? There we go. Apparently this is a big YouTuber's barn. Millennial farmers, I guess. I haven't watched too much of him, at least in the last bit, but I don't really remember the barn. Nonetheless, so kind of cool. I don't really know where the heck to put a fuel tank either. Probably right over here. I don't know. Probably put it in the bushes. That'll work. So we'll get some of the seasonal stuff washed off at least. I know the combines. I should have got them all washed. And this thing, the dirt mass just looks horrible on it, so might as well get it cleaned up. What the heck you been doing? Just watching videos? Must be some single player stuff you can do though, right? So we got this little Kenzie planter, which is row crop ready. And then we got the big John Deere. That's also row crop ready, which it does specifically state don't buy the row crop version if the map doesn't support it. So I don't know. It's kind of hard to. I guess there's coding and everything else involved with the row crop stuff. Where I just thought the planter was more or less what you needed. So, like they say in the thing, if it's not, I guess, let me see. There might be two versions. I just kind of bought them without even looking at it, to be honest with you. Okay, that doesn't say RCR. There you go, RCR, okay. So you got both. I guess I'll have to get rid of the rest of them, that way I can know exactly. That's not. Okay, so I don't know where the Kenzie is. I thought the Kenzie was bigger. Right there. Yep, there you go. So that right there is what you're looking for. And really I don't think anything else matters particularly. No fun without the internet? Oh. I don't know. I play a lot of stuff without internet. Age of Empires, that type of stuff. But I understand what you're saying completely. There's a difference. When you got it, you can play them games and it really doesn't bother you. But when you don't have it, good enough. So this farm here, we are going the opposite route. We're not going for the minimal, small, small equipment starts. We basically went for the gusto just because of the size of the fields and all that. We got kind of what we needed for equipment. I'll give you a little example here. So that's what we were using earlier. That's how we got the fields done. And then you know, we've got some money involved here. I think this is around 7 million to start with. I meant to put in 1.5 million and it ended up being 15 million, and I was glad I did, because by the time I got the fields purchased, the equipment purchased, everything else, I think I was down around 9 or 10. So yeah, we've got equipment. We aren't hurting in that area at all, and we're still hauling corn. Now he added these. I'm not sure when he added the fences, but I have been kind of deleting them off as I go, just because a lot of them just get in the way. The one across the road here on that small field, that might be going by the wayside as well, just because when you get down to the bottom it gets really tight. So we'll go bring this corn down. We're storing the corn in a different area because I really didn't want to do all the dirt work and shaping and terraforming and all that I had to do on the last 4 or 5 different save games we've had on this map. It seems like this property that I'm on is the least flat on the map. So I'm thinking about maybe having a remote bin site, whether I use this bin site up here or not. I'm not completely sure yet. But I know just from trying to put a simple set of bunks down, that way when we're filling a bunk silage, we can, you know, have a little bin set up there. And it was like 8 foot off the ground by the time I got it down, so I ended up having to basically just get it where I could use it again. And yeah, like I said, this might be our remote bin setup, just because it's a heck of a lot flatter. And it all depends on the updates on the map. If the map comes out with a pile of updates and every single time you got to do a new save, we'll just we'll leave it for a little while and come back. Now this map is public now without row crop ready. If you want the row crop ready, then you've got to be a DR modding Patreon. I do want to see, I know the old version that we had, this didn't work. And it works now. Okay. So we do have the orange trailer set up. Did I unload both this? Oh, we are full. How long have I been full? Oh, thank God. Okay, so we just filled up that bin site. I've got to get a conveyor. So the 2 silos are full. And I think what I'll probably do, I got a pile of truckloads in them bins. I'll probably get them emptied out at a later date, and then probably redo some of this location. But for the time being, we're gonna quickly go ahead here, just see what everything needs. Alright, so soil. I'm guessing all these little dots are stones. That's just a guess. And the stones here and here are worse because I did that by hand. Oh boy. So I wonder if that's going to wear out, or, oh well. We will figure it out. Growth. That's growing. Okay. Oh, we didn't do too bad on the 2 fields that I did by hand. Everything else that they add, well, except for here. Okay. So let's do a quick speed up time here, and then we'll see what we got. Probably go right to June. Let's go to May 2nd. I don't want it too tall. Have to go to 8 a.m. to burn off the fog a little bit. Alright, let's go back into the little side by side here and take a look at the fields. Everything's nice and green. How's the new addition to it? She's awesome, Bubba. I have had so much time. Today's actually kind of killed me because I wanted to get a stream going, and then I see that the RCR was in. Just want to know if this is going to destroy. It's not. Okay, cool. So here we go. No, she's a amazing little girl, I tell you that. She is the most content out of the three of them so far. So we got some double. So this is what we're looking at here compared to, I guess, what you would normally have. Which it would be kind of nice if the neighbor had corn. To see what the, see here we got double crop. So this is where your overlap happens. This is really cool. No, she's doing great. Mama's doing great. We had a little scare. That's why we were in the hospital for couple more days than normal, but the good Lord got everything straightened out, and they're able to bring her home there, like I said, Thursday afternoon. So she ended up having her Monday morning or Tuesday morning, whatever day, the last day that I streamed. I don't know if it was a Sunday or a Monday. She went into labor at 2 a.m. the following day. So, yeah, this is freaking awesome. I'm excited about this. I think we might do some combining, chopping, whatever you want to call it. I'm really kind of excited to see what happens. So not the most beautiful rows in the world, but now I know why people were stressing about their lines, trying to make sure that they were perfectly straight and this, that, and the other thing. It's missed row. Probably the best way to look at this would be from the air. So yeah, you can see all the double plantings. Yeah, this completely changes the game. It's awesome. Let's look over here. We got some doubles, cluster, overlaps. Horrible overlaps. Looks like the planter driver was drunk while playing. Thanks, Velcro. Yeah, you really don't notice it. You really don't notice it. Oh, these are beans. Okay. So beans, I don't know if that'll matter as much. And this is just grass, so this will just grow in cluster. I'm wondering if, oh my gosh, yeah, this was the one we just did on camera, so you can kind of see. Yeah, I missed that. I didn't even think to go back. And I thought we got this. And this is such a cool freaking addition. Okay, so that's grass. What do we got? Somebody's got to have corn in the ground by now. Got some green pop in there. Nothing. What is this? Actually, you know what I should do? I should do fly mode. And we'll just do a quick. And it should tell me what is planted where. Okay, so this is soybeans. And it must not be. Alright, so this is corn without row crop. So this would be what the map would normally generate. Got some weed issues there too. Nice and uniform, blah blah blah. And then that's soybeans. Okay. So this is soybeans coming up. You can see really no spacing. Then you can see the soybeans here. Really not much spacing difference between the soybeans and the row crop soybeans and the corn is the big one. Definitely a significant row difference. So let's I think we don't have any cows or anything right now. Let's we'll advance it right out. I do believe we do need to get a chopper. Actually, I know we need a chopper. So let's grab, let's shut that off. So let's get a chopper. And I'm going to just use a New Holland. Actually, I'm so dumb. So we're going to fast forward time, and I want to kind of see. Oh, wait. Let's see how I'm too eager to get this going. Like I said, it's more testing tonight than anything. I don't know how I really want to get back into chopping corn after doing it for the past couple hours. But now that the spacing is on and everything kind of now I do have row crops here on this 8,000. This one doesn't have row crops, and I don't even know if the spacing, it looks like they're alright. Hopefully they're narrow enough not to. Let me just look here. Okay, so that fits in between. And the sprayer doesn't. Or does it? Did they have narrows for this thing? They don't. Huh. So I wonder if I wouldn't be better off with the tractor attack. Oh, that's the wrong one. I wonder if I wouldn't be better off to go with that. So like I'm driving on a row there. That's out of the row. Let me see what it does with steering assist. No field preview, huh? Awesome. Let me just see what he's gonna do here. Just kind of interested to see what spacing he'll use. Just driving all over him here. That's not ideal. No. Alright, well I guess we're gonna do it ourselves. I thought this thing had apparently it doesn't. It was supposed to cut on and off when you were on. It might not even be a mod yet. I don't think this tractor's got the balls for it. Things are going to get interesting here. Can we raise it? No. I thought we could. What does this do? Oh, it is raising. Okay. Okay. Oh, you dirty your rotten thing. Over the fence post. Change work with Control Z. What does that do? Oh, really? That'll save a little bit, I guess. Say that's going to be good enough for the spraying. At least for right now. Even see if that did anything. Fertilized. Is it? Is it good? I don't know. I'm not very good with this stuff, I guess. I guess we were spraying for weeds. No, it says liquid fertilizer. You'd think that would give me a liquid fertilizer state. I guess it's time to actually see what the heck it looks like when you get a crop here. July, we're definitely knee high. August. All right, let me see. Got some hail. Okay, so September, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe September, it should be all right to make silage. Okay. So I want to see double planting. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Couple rows here. All right. So our beans. Okay. So what I'll do is I definitely want a smaller header. Because we've got these big I'm kind of thinking even something like that. We've got these which are massive. But if I want to, or do we have these? No, that's 12 meter. This this must be 16. Yeah, it's 16 meter. Okay. Really? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is 12. No, it is 12. Okay. So we've got these. I'm thinking we go with a 6 meter. Just because it's going to be a pain in the butt to actually tell where the heck we are. So let's get it where it's ready to harvest and see. One more day. That should be it. Alright. Now I'm interested. I don't know why it does this. I can't jump in the cab for some reason. Okay. Alright, that looks good. We'll probably start scaling down a little bit. Like I said, I got everything kind of massive at the beginning here to just get everything cleaned up. I had a 9RX earlier. And the biggest thing was just to get everything off the ground in the silos and then get it replanted. Excuse me, show you guys what the planting looks like, and then try to do a harvest, and it looks absolutely insane. Okay, X. Oh, we still got corn in this. Oh, perfect. Why are we not? What's going on here? Is this ready to harvest? Ready to harvest maize. Oh no. Maize means it needs to be chopped, right? Yep. So this isn't corn. This is cow corn. Okay, well, we learned another valuable lesson. Okay, shut her down, boys. Alright, so let's get a New Holland 6 meter. And then let's get a box to pull. Hopefully this thing's got a hitch on it. Alright, let's see what we got. Where's our box? We got too much crap here, eh? Oh, there it is. Stuck in the building. Lovely. Come on. Almost there. There it is. Now it's stuck in the earth. Oh, you dirty rotten thing. Too much crap. Okay. Let's try right here. Okay, that'll work. Alright, it's pinging it. Oh, easy. Alright, let's see this thing go. It's going to be one of the problems with steering. Alright, X. In cab, let's get the GSC. No, wrong button. GSC 85. Okay. That looks good. That up. Really, this thing don't have no snoot, so we don't even need to worry about the angle. And of course, it's pushing me. Let's go this way. This way. So this might actually be the best case scenario. We don't even need to worry about the I could have swore the maze. Let me see. Let's see. Ah, so they've only got really. So this doesn't actually do corn. Okay, so what is the difference? We got sugar beets. We don't have corn. Why is my brain not actually? Sugar beet, yeah, okay. Oh, there's two of them, okay. So, where's the Kenzie? Same thing with that. Really? So what about in-game? So where the heck is the corn? There's Kenzie. Okay. Okay, this does grass. And I am confused. Unless they just took everything. So why, if this is ready to harvest over here, why doesn't this? Ready to harvest maize RCR. Okay. So why is it the head? Sorry guys, I'm just kind of lost here. It does both. Alright, so let me do this. Because I know the other one works. Or at least it did. Could just be the combine not liking that one. And if I'm not mistaken, maize is different, but I'm not completely sure. It just took some in, didn't it? It might just be it might just be because it is still a work in progress. I'm just kind of blown away that I was able to harvest it before. Not now, and it doesn't seem like I can actually plant corn now. Oh wait. Oh wait. Let me do this. Hold on a second. I might have it. Crap. G fill vehicle. Yep. Maze. Yep. Empty. Okay. Let me see if this changes something. Oh, you dirty thing. Stop it. Okay. GX. Aha! Okay, we got her now. We got her now. So that's what it was. It was maize, not corn. So the next thing I've got to figure out is... Okay. So this is what I actually want to be using. We can do a trailer load of that. Excuse me. It's like we're all learning here. Or I'm just dumbass. Just picked the wrong combine. Okay, so what I'm interested in is how's the yield going to be with this guy. How do the snoots line up? Bunch of stuff. Let's get my head right. Okay, so now we can see we want to just have the one in. Snoots look good there. About there. How's that look in the cab? Perfect. As long as I stay on this lane, I should be just fine. You can see over here on the left side, whatever's not getting sucked in, or I'm sorry, on the right side, it is actually deleting it. So you see right there, we were just, there we go. So we got to be right there. So as long as you see the stalks dancing in front of you, you're aligned properly. If the stalks are disappearing like they are on that right side again, you're not aligned properly. It's a fine line. A very, very fine line. this at. It's a completely different part to this game. I love it. So I am deleting corn instead of it actually going into my hopper. See if I can't make it so it's all nut right here, right there. Okay, if you watch the yield monitor there on the right side above the speedometer, when we're not taking any product in, I can't seem to find it now. So if you thought farming was hard before, this is completely different. Okay. So I should be doing the headlands to begin with, obviously. And what I would imagine, and I don't know, you want your planter. If it's a 12 row, I would imagine you want a 12 or a 6 row head. Okay, if it's you know, you're gonna have so many rows, and like I said, I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to the farming side. I'm learning. But well, look at that. Okay, so the headlands here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have a 10 row. Does that add up? No, it says 9 meter. Okay, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's actually a 12 row. So I must overlap. This must be overlapped here. Yeah, it's a big bunch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in all actuality, excuse me a minute. Still trying to shake this pneumonia crap. In all actuality, we don't want this head on this machine. What we want isn't that either. We want, how many row are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We don't want that either. I don't know if we have the right one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we'd want this guy. Green. Alright, so hold on a second. We're learning all together here. Okay, we're going to drop a point there. And we don't want this guy specifically because his head doesn't line up with our actual seeder, planter, drill, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, remember, I don't know nothing about nothing, but if you have a 12-row planter and you've got a 16-row head, you're going to want to be off with 4 rows, if I'm not mistaken. John Deere green, select, buy. Let's see what this does. So this should in turn fix our problem. Oh, stupid thing. I don't know what it is that does it, but okay, so this should line up with that planter. And it don't look horrible. Oh, did I hire somebody? What's going on? Stop. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you dirty thing. V. Alright, so here we go. So now, as long as we're not skipping, I don't like the wide heads just because I can't see the ends. Now you can see everything is getting sucked in well. And when it doesn't, it doesn't. But we're 1 row off. We got to go over one. Snoots off. There we go. So it's not complicated for those that do it, but for somebody like myself, it is pretty in depth. And what I do wish you could do is actually set a frickin' top speed. Adam Sampson, what's going on, brother man? Set a top speed like 4 miles an hour. I wish I could actually set that for my pedal. That way I could push the pedal all the way down and it wouldn't go over that. But unfortunately, it's not allowing me to do that. So it wants to go 6 miles an hour, which I feel is way too fast. Especially when you're doing something as kind of tedious as trying to follow a line. Which this is just going to be kind of horrible down here, I know that. This was double planted, if not triple planted. And we're missing a whole bunch. So we are playing with row crop, Mr. Adam. I'm trying. I'm butchering it pretty bad, but come on. Trying to keep the snoots in the right spot is definitely half the battle here. Just gotta watch one line and kind of let it go. Kind of got a hold my beer situation going on here. Well, I think the biggest lesson learned here is take more time on the planting side and getting the seed to the ground. Oh crap. We got enough spot here? We do. Alright. Take more time when you're doing your rows. Yeah. Oh boy. Alright, let's try out the where's the new bird? Right there. I was gonna use this for spray rig, but alright. Here's it. I think we need to do the old GSC 85. Get a little bit of distance here. That's a little better. So just for craps and giggles here, let's just see what the row spacing looks like on this thing. So this is row crop ready, supposedly. The tire spacing, I don't think I can even see. Maybe I can. So we're just hugging that row. Seems like it's too wide to me. Then again, this could be a cross row. There's double planting there. We're right on this row, so I'll show you guys. This tractor has, okay, row crop at 30, 33. So 33 is a bit wide. So we need to go to, oh wait, is it wheel dependent? There's row crop on 30s. 30-inch spacing, which I'm not sure. That might be the ticket right there. Usually I like to stick with Continental, but they're actually wider. Yeah, they're wider than the Michelins. Okay. Oh, it was the other one. Hold on a second. It was the 8110. Okay, so what is the spacing on this? This is 30 inch. And there's 38 inch. I don't know if this thing has, there's 22 inch. Let me see if it matters about tire. There's 30 inch and 38, which I'm not sure about. Firestones. Here's 38 inch. I don't know. I'll have to keep messing with it. I think what I will do is I think we'll go with the 30s though instead of the 33s. as much as I like my Continentals. Let's go with IVT. Fenders, let's do rear fenders. Flashers, leather seat, let's go with active seat, 4 lights, deer logo. Get that without the sign. GPS holder, we definitely want a GPS. And we're going to go with the big screen. Beacons, okay. So we will take this guy. Okay, so let's see if that doesn't fix our spacing issue. Oh crap, it's over at the other end. Okay, so this is 33-inch spacing versus the 30-inch spacing versus the 33. So a little narrower. Let's see what we've got here. Think about there. Okay, so we got stubble. I think that's about what we're looking for. Very hard to tell though. Definitely looks like 30's better. Let's see, let's get this. Really be able to tell once we get chopping. I am interested to see real quick. Let's see what the case of corn. Let's see if we can find maize. What are we looking at? Cell is 776. Maize 780. So 1800 for soybeans. RCR. So we're taking it in the shorts on the soybeans. But we're gaining a bit off of the row crop ready corn. So we'll run this over. Fire Beast, what's going on, pal? Case H, how you doing, buddy? Alright, how are you? We're doing great, buddy. Doing great. It's kind of killing me to be streaming, to be completely honest. I want to have my little, my new little bundle in my arms, to be honest with you. But we're having a good time. We're having a good time. To be honest with you, it's not even the stream. It's the freaking time I've had to, just had to get setting this map back up today. Mr. Anthony, how you doing, brother man? Going good here, buddy. Going good. Yeah, the well, I don't know. I looked at DR Modding's Patreon, and they released the map. So I was like, cool, you know, we'll come back and do another check on it. Which realistically, I haven't seen all that much different, and I don't want to dog the map at all. But I don't see much different besides you put annoying fences in a lot of spots. But I mean, I'm sure the logs cleaned up. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff really that's been cleaned up on the map. But then I see that he had row crop ready added, which I am completely new to. Never heard anything about it on 22. Didn't know nothing about it. So I dove in and have been enjoying it. I don't know if I can actually show you, if anybody's not all that familiar with row crop ready, but these lines that you can see how janked and jacked up and everything else they are, these lines were actually planted by my planter. Okay, so where there's missing spots and all that, you know, that's just yield damage. But you get down here and you can see, you know, this is a headland pass, and then there's straight lines, and it was a lot easier to show earlier when it was just barely greening up. So this is a row, one pass with a planter, and then I did a straight row. So everywhere that you actually drive and plant gets a line. So you guys could see the double plantings here down through. You know, they'll be really, really chunky, and then there goes your line. You know, you got a nice straight line here, nice straight line, and then oop. And then when you zoom out, you can actually see it was because I started my straight line and I had overlapped it. So it's a completely different, which I love it. It's gonna take a lot more time to do a nice job, and you know, you can't just run your GPS software to get perfect rows and all that. You actually have to think about where you're starting, where you're finishing, how much overlap you actually have. You know, like this is, I don't know how the soybeans are going to go, but the corn has been an absolute chore, because anywhere that you're what do you call them thing? Your snoots they separate each row. Okay, so one line goes into two snoots, if that makes any sense. The snoots are the pointy deals at the header. So you want one snoot to go in between one row, and then the next snoot to go in between that row. And if you're off, you lose the corn. So it's completely different. It's fun, really kind of fun. And you can kind of see that when I'm driving. All of a sudden, you won't see the corn dancing in front of you. You'll just see it kind of delete, and you're losing all that corn because you're not lined up properly. So the more time you spend on the seeding and making everything straight, and so it's in rows and not doubled, the more productivity you're going to have in the end, especially when it comes to harvest, which is freaking awesome. You know, it really adds a huge new level to it as far as I'm concerned. Hey, Anthony freaking comes in here 5 seconds later, freaking throws another membership. Thank you, brother man. So yeah, yeah, you watch right here. Corn is dancing, and then you'll see it kind of not. And what it, so right now it's deleting all that corn because my snoots aren't in the right spot. So you got to have your snoots directly in between the rows, and if you don't have a straight line because you didn't seed it straight, it's going to be an absolute headache. That's why I'm searching. Like right here, this is all double planted. You can tell that you can't see nothing. Oop. See that? I had a straight line go through that. It's hard to explain. Hard to explain. Really cool though. I don't know if you can use it as your, like, to your advantage. I don't know if you can double plant. I don't know. But I can tell you it's pretty intense. I mean, it's not for the person that struggles. Oh, I might have something a little too close there. For the person that struggles with the game the way it kind of is, money-wise, this is gonna probably hurt you worse. Because, like I said, you're losing your yield if your snoots aren't right. See, like right there, I should have been bearing around that corner, but we just kind of cut her off. Yeah, so we should be, Lord willing, we should be back on a somewhat decent schedule for streams, guys. That was about the last thing predicted that I was going to actually be out for a little bit with. And we were actually out for an extra 3 days. We didn't expect that we'd be in the hospital with her, so. But everything's good now. She's happy, healthy, safe and sound. Our other kids are old enough that they've really taken a huge interest in her, and basically fight to hold her. Everybody wants to hold her, so it's good. It's really good. Like I said, she's definitely the most content baby we've ever had, so. I think yesterday she laid in my arms for 3 hours, got fed by mama, came back to me, and we were watching The Curse of Oak Island. I think I'm on season 3 of that. I went out to start pulling. I started logging over at my aunt and uncle's a week or so ago. Oh, come on. And I got a couple truckloads worth of firewood sticks to get down to the. Holy cow! Am I friggin' this up? And yesterday I shouldn't have went out. It was below zero. I ended up blowing the terminals off the dump truck battery, so I had to put another battery in. Then it starved itself out of fuel. The fuel pump went. So I put another one of them in it. And then I got the dump truck down to the lot to start bringing the, let me see, start bringing some of them poles down to the processor, and the tractor froze up. So that took about 2.5 hours to get the tractor back home because the fuel was gelled. So I had to run back home, or walk back home, get my anti-gel stuff and put that to it and let it idle there for a couple hours. Finally was able to get it back home and just get the baby back in my arms, in other words. It just nothing went right at all. So cold weather is rough on everything. Amen to that, man. Especially, I mean, that tractor ain't run. I think last day I had it out running was Saturday. Yeah, it was a week. 1 week, and you know, you're just a state over from me. You know how cold this last week was, so I put the fuel treatment to the tank in the back of my truck, but I guess I didn't pickle it enough. I'm gonna have to cut it with some kerosene, I think. But I've had the best luck with Hot Shot Secrets, the Diesel 911. I swear that stuff just gels it worse. There's that. I don't know if I can get one more cut here. Yeah, I can't do it. Nope, that's the wrong thing. Put that back on. You only drilled one well? Oh, yeah. Now, I was thinking about you yesterday, frickin' watching that Curse of Oak Island. That's what they've been using. Like 3/4 of the time, they've been using well drilling equipment to dig the holes looking for the cavities in the ground, you know, the voids. So we've got some corn. I think I want to go and see how the soybeans go. I won't bore you all to death with me testing. Like I said, we'll get back into a series here. This is it's kind of been nice to come back after a week, to be honest, to see all the mods that have come out. Get to test some new stuff. I do have some new logging stuff too that we're going to get into. I don't know what I'll do. I'll probably do a stream on Motif. Maybe next will be Austin Corners or logging. I need to figure out how I want to do it, more or less. If I want to stagger it like a farming stream and then a logging stream, then a farming stream, or if I want to just do 2 farming streams, a logger, because I don't want to give up on the farming, because especially when something like this comes out, I'm just enjoying it too much. We need a soybean head. Let me see. No. Yep. Okay, what do we got? We got this guy. Oh, we got one of each. Combinations. Let's go with this guy. Seems big enough. We don't need the Velcro Plus here. Oh. What did I do? Did I stick you in the trees? Anthony, you were you able to figure out your computer, brother? Oh, 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 oh. We get it? Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. I ain't forgot about you. I just never got no message from you. I should have sent you one, honestly. There we go. That'll look. Alright. No corn in this thing. Okay, can we get this thing out of here without destroying everything? I don't know how it works with soybeans. I imagine probably like chopping. Does it really matter? Now do I want? Oh, that's opening side panels. We don't want that. The side panels we got open here. Trying to adjust the draper. Okay. That isn't opening nothing good. Okay. Let me see if we can't. Shoot. Okay, let me look. Let me do this here. I had a question for you. How did you get that buck saw to attach to the cat loader? Patience. To be completely honest with you, man. Yeah, it was patience. I believe I had to grab it and put it over the chassis. Over the front frame, like towards the landing gear legs, and just kind of dangle it there, dangle it there, dangle it there, and then it attached, and then you could put it wherever you wanted. But you give me a little bit of time with these soybeans, and I'm more than happy to hop in the login server and try to get it on there for you, and just make sure that that was what I did. But I believe that's exactly what it was. Might as well make some bales. Really cool. I wonder if yeah, so you can actually see the rows of the stubble from the row crop. That's awesome. I don't know. I'm geeking out about this. I've only seen it in on YouTube videos, so bear with me. So there's your overlap. You guys can kind of see the checkered board. And like I said, I'm not sure yield-wise if it's over-yielding, if it's under-yielding. I don't know anything like that. I hope we get a yield monitor out eventually that syncs up with the screens, but I don't know. The way the mods are kind of coming in with 25, we'll see. It seems like everybody and their brother has a hard-on for Patreon, so really hard to keep up with everything. Actually, it seems so much worse than it ever was in 22. I mean, just this map, I had to fork out, another month. I didn't have to. I don't mean to say it like that, but if I want to demonstrate something for YouTube that is new and whatever, DR Mod did release the whole map. It is out publicly, but the row crop ready stuff is Patreon testing right now. So I mean, will we see it in a month? Maybe. It might be 3. There's another map that I do want to check out. I think it's like Ray County, or I don't remember what the heck it is. But I think that's another Patreon beta type of deal too, so I don't know. But I hope we start to see some stuff just coming around. Got a weird stripe pattern across the ground here too. It's not it doesn't really make any sense, to be honest, because I didn't go across that way at all. And we did add some grass fields, anybody wondering. I did put a new cow barn on. I'm going to try it. Supposedly it's a beef cow barn, so there's going to be no milk, but we'll see what happens with it. Let's see if I'm going to put some silos in, or silage bunks. But so far the map plays great. Row crop ready seems like it's working good. I don't know how much more they need to do. I really, it doesn't make any sense to me why this isn't in game. It does bleed the FPS pretty hard. I will definitely mention that, when you are planting at least. Actually, for the people that just kind of came in, this is the worst field so far. This is actually the one that we started the stream with. We planted this by hand, and you could see just how obviously I missed this, didn't even realize it, but we did 2 headlands. We got a bit of a double row planted right here. Another double. See everything we missed. It's gonna be a challenge. It's really gonna be a challenge. I don't know how to do it without square planting everything. I mean, anytime you want to round a bend, you're gonna have a double. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch a little bit of One Lonely Farmer. I have a feeling, and pay attention to the way they plant, because there's got to be some sort of method to it. You know, like this kind of worked out here. As long as you get that first headland cut, you can kind of dress this up. But then when you get over here, like this is all from where my cursor is here. That's all double planted, so that's going to be a whole pile of yield we lose, because the snoots will miss it all. It's gonna be something. It's definitely challenging. It adds the challenge that farming needed in my eyes. Like I said, it's kind of embarrassing that it's not in game already. You know, I mean, you wanna add a different challenge other than just planting or painting the planting texture on the fields. This is definitely it. Like I said, I'm not advising anybody to go out there and get on DR modding and do the Patreon just to get the map. I'm just trying to show, like I said, the map is out for anybody that is interested in it. Without the row crop. Use double headlands and don't be drunk when playing. Yeah, I definitely wasn't. I definitely wasn't drunk while playing. I used the GPS. I mean, as you can see, this has got double headlands, and I mean, yeah, like I said, I don't know. You're always going to have that overlap, I guess, realistically. Which maybe for soybeans it doesn't matter, and you will get double yield, because it's just cutting it at the stem and going down the belt and into the combine. But the corn's a different animal. I was even good. I even shut the planter off anytime I was gonna do a overlap, or at least I thought I was. It's hard to see, especially on we don't have row shutoffs like the farm. Now, is that a newer thing, Velcro? And how does I mean, I don't want to pick your brain too hard on it, but how the heck does it know? You know, would it be the GPS telling? I guess that would probably be what it is. You know, like that's kind of what I was looking for with that sprayer when we were spraying earlier. Ooh. Does that look like corn? It does. Why does soybeans look like corn? That looks like corn kernels to me. The soybeans look good. They look like corn on that. Let's hire him. I think he should be able to go now. Maybe not. Why? Come on. Okay. You really gonna... I'm gonna have to drive through it. Oh, you bastard. You weren't going that way. I was gonna say, he's gonna start with the first row again, isn't he? No, he's gonna go that way. Whatever. Just do your thing, dude. Alright. So let's knock out the backside. Oh. It started around the late 90s? Okay. That's quite impressive. Alright, so we can kind of see we got a straight line here. So as long as our snoots are in the line and we can look right down the row, we should be alright. I gotta get over right there. Looking straight. Oh, come on. Every planner had a control box. With it, you could shut off the rows, and now it's all computer control. Yeah, that's kind of what we need here. Which, I mean, with the amount of equipment we have and the amount of money we've got in equipment, son of a gun, I'm losing everything. Yeah, it would be pretty cool to have a manual box, but I don't know how the heck you find that. If you have a 12-row planner, you'd have to have 12 switches. At least, come on. Boy, we were doing a good job here. I want to see what Harold would do. If I've got one, just kind of wondering, if I've got one headland, if I hire him here, oh, of course, he's going to restart from ground zero. I'm just wondering if he would kind of follow my tracking. If I used this tracking to get the corn where it's at, he should be using the same one. Alright, that'll give us time. That'll give us time to grab. I know it's a frickin' mess, but like I said, this has been a testing day. Alright. Okay. Back this up. Wait a minute. We need to... Feels like deja vu. I've already done these fields once today. A little bit easier when you guys are with me though, I tell you that. It was just a freaking rush to get it done earlier. I wonder if you could actually, yeah, it all depends probably on the planner. Uh-oh. It's gonna say what the spacing's at. dirty, rotten son of a gun. What are you doing? Stop. That usually works a little nicer than that. Okay, come on. You dirty thing. There was a mod we had in 22 that did it with every piece of equipment for precision farming mod, I think. Huh. I heard of precision farming, I just never did it. Man, oh man, there was so much I wish you would have let me know back when we were farming on what was it, Loma or something like that. These are all mods that, you know, I thought we had the best of the best when we were getting stuck in the fields and this, that, and the other thing. I didn't have a clue about row crop ready maps and this, that, and the other thing. I had no idea row crop was a thing. To be honest with you, I thought we had row crop just with the factory in game. But I think you were into the logging as much as I was, and farming really wasn't on the radar. Okay, is he? Yeah, he's just driving. Just for funsies. And I'm not, don't take that the wrong way, like I'm blaming you. I'm not at all. I just was wondering if you kind of knew about this stuff. It's like I said, I was completely naive to any of it until 25 came about, and then I watched, I think it was Sim Station. I forgot the map he was on. But he was sweating bullets, planting. And I was like, what the heck are you worried about? It didn't make any sense to me. Now I understand. It's a completely different animal. Like I said, it's going to be, no matter what map comes out, it's going to be hard not to want row crop now. Oh, almost as hard as watching Harold frickin' go after corn here. My goodness, dude. Just do it. I think I'm done with watching this. Oh man. Oh, Harold loves driving in the corn. Oh, great. I don't want to go in the corn. Son of a gun. I ain't gonna do it. Come on, get that stupid thing off my screen. There it is. Alright. Oh, that's right. It's a bad wagon. I forgot about these Myers Boss wagons. The point on them's not great. Forgot all about that. Son of a gun. Let me just grab. Where is it? Let me try. How much does that hold? Oh no, half. Okay. Give me a better wheel. Oh, them will be alright. Grain trailer. Silage trailer. Okay, strobes, optional. No. Standard, okay. Bye. Love the piece of wood. That's a jack stand too. See if this guy's any better. Looks a lot better, actually. Sucks because I really want them Myers boxes to work good. Maybe I could get Woodsy to take a look at them. Maybe he'll be able to see what the heck is going on. I've talked to BSL about it, but still haven't heard nothing about an update on them. you going? Just get in the corn, man. Oh, he might be actually following my row. Kind of interested to see what the stubble looks like. That's why I'm kind of mixing up between chopping and combining. And the other issue I have is I don't have anywhere to put this. Down here looks relatively straight, flat. I need to put a bale barn probably here. You guys could see how bad this map is as far as the ground. Well, that's huge. Try to find the flattest area for it here. I don't really like that. I don't want it clipping. This map has no flat areas where I am. Like there's the flattest area right there. I wouldn't mind it down here, I guess. Come on. That's flat enough. Probably can make this work. How bad is it? Oh, pretty bad. Should work though. Something like that. Make a loop. If we can make that, I don't know. It'll work for temporary though. Definitely ain't getting very much. He's only picking up a couple rows here. Goodness. Get in the corn. Such a little tiny wagon. Oh, we've got to do an upgrade here. Little dinker. I wouldn't mind. We had a frickin'. If we had a truck with floaters on, I know we've got these guys. This can take 9.2. That could take 9.2. What is the difference? That's got street tires on it. Trailer small 7 point. I can take 10, but unfortunately it doesn't work. Doesn't work well. That 9.2. International red. Let's do gray. Sign colors: light gray, silver gray, dark gray. And that'll work. Oh boy, we're getting rough on the cash. What have we got for trucks? Anything with floaters on it. Probably the Volvo's the best. Too new. I don't think he's changed any. No, he hadn't. He souped him up. Not this guy. I mean, he's pretty. Let's give him all the horsies. Spicy kitty. That's what we're looking for. Spicy kitty. Perfect. Bumper lights. Yeah, that'll. Decal. No, we don't need that. We'll give that a shot. Not enough money. Shoot, no. Spicy kitty. Lease it. Okay. Get this guy full. That'll be 3 or 4 times the amount that we can hold in this guy, so. See how that thing does. Wish he would get in the frickin' corn already. What are you doing? Okay. Give idiot here enough time to. Where's a spicy kitty cat here? There we go. Where's the pin? Oh, way up front. Are you freaking kidding me? Too pretty. Ooh, it's got a live bottom on it. I like that. You gotta be kidding me, dude. I know what you were gonna do. Go. Back of the corner. Just gonna sit there and hang. I see it coming. You dirty son of a gun. Dude. I'll sit here and wait for you, bub. Oh, these AI. There's nothing there, dude. You kidding me? These AI are gonna be the death of me. Doesn't matter where the heck I put this tractor, it's gonna want to go exactly where it is. Alright, let me see this thing. We're going course playing it. Don't worry about the headlands, just do it. Start job. No. No. Nearest waypoint. Go. I've had a pile of problems with horseplay too, so that's why I was kind of just using the generic AI. Come on. I've got sync speed on, but for some reason it's not been working out. Let's see if he follows him. I've never had this work before. If it does, I might be able to hop in that chopper. So you know what? Let me try it. Come on, truck. Loader. Unload. Oh. Unload combine. Oh, you dirty rotten thing. Is just gonna go and unload that combine? No, you ain't. I just don't know. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm testing all this crap out and it just isn't. Oh. Let's see if it'll do this. Unload combine. Unload this guy. Let's see what this does. Am I driving the truck or is it whatever? Seems like it's working. That was working. Okay. It just doesn't want to work when I'm in it? Is that what's going on here? No, he's broken. Alright. We tried. Tomorrow's another day. I think it's just getting confused because we got two combines going in the field, so. Farm sim logic. kidding me? How hard is it to frickin' just do this? Holy cow. There must be one corn stalk or something like that in the frickin' road out there. Oh my goodness. I'm filling this trailer and we are ending it. Seems like this trailer's the way to go though. Find a different truck. Or maybe take it off the spicy kitty mode because it's just got a little bit too much get up and go. Constantly on and off the throttle. Yep, there was the corn stalk it was looking for. We're gonna take that guy out. Don't think so. Not going down for that end all the way. 3 corn cobs. Didn't really think about this. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to pack a bunk with this truck. Alright, let's see. Can I see that thing down there? There it is. Well, I guess there's a little bit more than 3 stalks down here, but Either way, we'll get them next time. Go down and see if this thing will climb that bunk at all. See how much we actually got on that first dump, because that seemed like it was actually quite a bit. Wow, really? Oh, I'm hitting something. Heck's it hitting? Maybe a little bit of... the animations, huh? Come on. Yeah, we're stuck. That's not wonderful. Perfect. So this tractor doesn't pack a bump. Might be the trailer. She don't turn worth a darn either. I get the trailer hitch. Something feels weird. See if that 8000 series does it a little better. I know we can get a blade for this thing. Definitely drives over it easier. Well, either way, guys, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Like I said, I'm going to get this place cleaned up probably tomorrow. Get everything kind of tucked away. That way it's not all spazzed out like it is with everything everywhere. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Got to check out the row crop. I don't know how good of a job I did showing it off, but nonetheless, appreciate you guys stopping in. God bless y'all, and we will see you next time.